Hello everyone, this is Sajeev Nair. Today I am going to share with you an exciting information. Think about a world where internet becomes equivalent to air. Can you imagine? That's going to happen. It's being said that in the next couple of years, maybe 1 to 2 years, the entire world, if you look at it, internet will be available as air is available around you. Now to get internet access, you have to press a button, connect in somewhere, maybe in your laptop, maybe on your mobile or wherever. But now we're going to get into a world where internet will be freely available. It's just like air. So when you think about future, when you plan for future, you should keep this in mind. Almost 4 years back, I was part of a board of directors of one of the leading satellite channels in India. At that point of time, we were having a serious discussion with one of the well-known technocrats. In fact, this company, this satellite channel had invested a lot of money in terms of equipments. So this technocrat, who is well-known, who is a futurist also, who was asking the board that, you have made all these investments. Do you think that you can ever recover this money? So nobody was having any answer. So he said, gentlemen, understand one thing. We are going to get into a phase or world where internet going to be equivalent to air. Just like air, you don't have to connect, you don't have to press any buttons, you don't have to connect any device, you don't have to wait for the Wi-Fi to come in. It is just like air, it's everywhere. Now, think about a situation where internet becomes equivalent to air, where this kind of a business will be positioned. How you will position this kind of a business. Now, the same question you can ask to yourself about whatever profession you are doing, whatever business you are in, ask the same kind of question. When internet becomes equivalent to air, how my business, how my profession will look like? Whether the way I am doing it right now will have any relevance? This is something which you need to really think deeper. For instance, without even doubt, I can tell you that the cable TVs will not last anymore. Now, look at the way you are getting a TV channel. You're getting a TV channel on your TV, and which is being uplinked by the satellite channel. The channel, they uplink that the program onto the satellite, and then a cable TV operator downlink it, and then you get it through cable. Now, when internet becomes equivalent to air, and you are having an IPTV or an internet TV at home, you don't require to have any cable TV operator in between. You just plug in, you just switch on whatever channel you want, and you have it there. So that means the entire industry of cable TV operation, what is going to be their future? Like the same way you need to think about many businesses. Whatever business you are doing, whatever profession you are in, you have to think in that line. When internet becomes equivalent to air, what I am doing right now, whether it has got any relevance? Can I see any future for what I am doing right now? This is something which you need to ask. Along with this, another interesting fact is every single thing in the world will be connected. Right now, we know that many things are connected. You are right now opening the door of your car using a sensor. Sensors, we are going to get into a world of sensors. Every single thing in this world will be connected to one another. It's being said that by 2020, there will be about 1 trillion devices which will be connected to one another. 1 trillion devices, imagine. The population itself is not that much. So you are going to have about 1 trillion devices which are going to be connected to one another. There is something called per capita income. We all know that. Per capita income means the total income generated in a country divided by the number of people who are living in that country. So that's called per capita income. Now we are using a new phrase called per capita device. That means the number of connected devices in the country divided by the number of people who are living in that country. Right now, in Europe, it is about 30 to 40, that is per capita device. So that means one person is connected to 30 connected devices. In America, it is 10. In India, right now, it is 1. That means one person is connected to one connected device. Because we have a huge population, that's why we have a per capita device of 1. But by 2025, it is projected that in India itself, the per capita device will be 10. That means one person in India who is staying in India will be connected to 10 connected devices. Imagine you are going to be in a world where internet equivalent to air, and you are connected to 10 different connected devices. You may be wondering, what are these different connected devices? Maybe the washing machine at your home, the refrigerator in your home, your car, your TV, your mobile, your watch, everything can be connected once internet becomes equivalent to air. You don't require any cables, you don't require any wires. So that means maybe by just having a remote control and sitting in the US or sitting in Germany, you can operate all these devices. Even now it's happening, but it's a luxury right now. Many of the luxuries in the past right now are essential right now. You know that because TV was a luxury in 80s. Right now, can you see any house without TV? It has become an essential thing in a home. Like that, right now this may be a luxury, and maybe 5 years down the line, everybody is going to have this because internet is going to be equivalent to air and every single device will be connected to one another. At this point of time, almost 4 billion people are on internet, and every 3 years, till now, every 3 years, 1 billion more people used to get added onto the internet, and now this speed is actually gaining momentum. That means you have a population of close to 8 billion people in the world, out of which almost 4 billion are totally connected to internet. Every 3 years you are adding another 1 billion, and in this coming years the speed will be much higher. That means every 1.5 to 2 years you will be adding a billion. That means what we are talking about is 5 to 6 years down the line, almost 90% of the people in the world, they all be connected to internet. So this is going to be another exciting thing. And right now 3 billion smartphones are in use right now in the world. And it is expected that by 2020, these numbers will grow to 6 billion. 3 billion to 6 billion by 2020. Out of 8 billion people in the world, 6 billion people are going to carry a smartphone which is connected to internet, which is freely available, internet equivalent to air. So think about the possibilities. You may be sitting in a remote village in Himachal Pradesh or a remote village in Uttar Pradesh. But still you have the possibility of reaching out to 6 billion people if you have the right kind of an idea. If you have an idea which can actually take you to different places. Because the world is going to be different. You are going to be in a world where everything will be connected and the internet equivalent to air. So when you think of any profession, any business or the present business or profession, what you're doing right now, think with this kind of a framework. I'm going to live in a world where internet equivalent to air, every single thing in this world is going to be connected to one another. And how I can see my future, how I can see my profession, my business 2 years down the line when internet equivalent to air and every single thing is connected. It's going to be a different world altogether. What you require is nothing but brilliant, out to the world, I would rather say breakthrough ideas, nothing else. If you have that kind of an ideas, there are people who are going to carry a device called smartphone in their hand. 6 billion people all around the world, they are all connected. You can reach out to them any point of time. That's so cheap. You don't require to spend a lot of money to reach out to them, but you need to have the right kind of an idea. That's why I said in the previous episode that in the imagination age, what counts is idea. If you have the right kind of a breakthrough idea, you can also become a multi-billionaire in this coming age. There is no doubt about it. I'll come back to you with an exciting topic next week. See you then.